37,000 ready to rock and perhaps help create some magic in a place that's seen so much of it over the years. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see a team that made use of a bye week, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Auburn Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Dogs will kick this away to start us off. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive.
That is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
That's an important first down on that running play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The back's got it. Fights through the tackler.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He makes the grab. That big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the junior able to get home with the sack. And that is the kind of hard hit you expect to see, Kirk, in a rivalry game like this one.
Well, in these rivalry games, players seem to play their best. And right now, they are flying around and putting big hits, especially when you hit that quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the 1st down.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game. And here we see it on the opening drive, taking a chance, trying to make a play, but you can't do that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it to give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
They're going to run the option. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it. The game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Here's the option play. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Important 2nd down play coming up. Try to run it with the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's an option look. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Dogs will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Bulldogs will have to kick it away. Hunter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. First down here for this offense. Snags a quick throw. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Went backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. In the clear at the 25. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Looks right for a quick completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He finds the running back in the flat. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. gets it out to the 28, tackled right there. Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the toss and heads left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
It's third down for the offense. They'll try the option play here. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his man, has the first down. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here, and they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Little. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And the Bulldogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw for it. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Off play action. He's looking to throw. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with stop and they get the ball back.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he's finally tackled out the 2-yard line.
Just love watching this back line. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. The quarterback just sneaks it.
What a stop by this defense here on 3rd down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation, and 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, what about the mentality here from this offensive coordinator? Instead of throwing the football, they decide to get behind the offensive line, get physical with this defense, and pound it into the end zone.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. They'll return it from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter in the next drive. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, they almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback and throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him out across the 20. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Touchdown, Dogs. He will score.
Of all the skill players on the field, I think this guy might be as gifted as anybody. What a great demonstration of instincts and just raw speed. Once he got into the open field, nobody was going to catch him.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He slings this one deep down the left side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge game through the air. That'll put him over 150 yards today. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the extra point was up and good. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Pressure is coming. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
How about the combo there of speed and power to be able to get to the quarterback here by this defensive lineman? Auburn defensive linemen, one thing you can always count on is they have speed and they have an awareness to know how to pressure that quarterback.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try the right side on the toss. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle made after a big gain.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
And he's got it already past the first down marker. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They're going to run it. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Snap, looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Good catch just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they go in front here in the second half.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
He knocked through the extra point, and the lead is 7, 21-14. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out to the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Running through the tackle. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
A huge play by this offense. Good timing between the quarterback and the receiver. You can see the quarterback wanted to put that ball away from the defender up high. And how about the receiver? Adjusted that ball, thrown to the outside. Does a nice job of getting his feet down and comes up with that big play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second.
It's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with them.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. Fighting him off. Short off the stiff arm. Picked up a pretty good gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. A quick throw out left, complete. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Tigers. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Team on the field getting set now. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback's got it on the option. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Dogs will have to kick this away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. Auburn offense back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Quarterback drops back, looking for the wideout. And he's got it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's down after the catch at the 12, a red zone opportunity.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving. The opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, you talk about a turn of events. What a job by this defense. You're thinking at the very least they're potentially going to give up the go-ahead field goal, maybe a touchdown. Instead, they come up with this interception and get the ball back to their offense.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this run? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He pulls in the catch. He spins out of a tackle. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. Quarterback's going to sneak it. Touchdown, Georgia. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Hey, it's first and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here we go. A crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. They're going to run the option. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Let me tell you something, Chris. That is a great play by that defender. You're talking about one of the elite receivers with incredible speed, with space. He's got room to shake and get free and pick up more yards, but a great tackle in the open field right there to prevent it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Fair catch made at the 40. Offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Ball handed off. Touchdown, Auburn. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. The defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play two pass. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Looking to throw it on first down. Pass rush closing in. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. The pass is incomplete as time runs out. Game over. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Cook. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.